Hey, what is up YouTube? Macho Mustachio here, and we are bringing you a video review of Alan Wake's American Nightmare. And I'm here alongside my buddy Dom. What's up, Dom?
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
So let's just jump right into it, talk a little bit about Alan Wake's American Nightmare for Xbox 360. Now, for those of you who don't know, this game is a sequel to 2010, or actually more like a sequel slash spin-off to Alan Wake's.
It seems like it wouldn't really have to do with anything from the first one. It's kind of its own thing, so...
You know, there's no real consistency between the two stories. Characters don't really return in and of itself.
Speaking of characters, the characters in this one seem really dull.
Yeah. The thing about this game is that, while, I mean, not to say that the first Alan Wake had the best characters or the best, personalities, this game really is somewhat of a step back, I think.
Yeah, it drags it down as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
The dialogue is just not good at all. I don't know who made that. I'm just babbling. I don't know. It kind of just broke apart for me.
Yeah, the dialogue, because you figure a game like this would have to be really set up on its writing, and the story's there. I think I mean, not to say that it's anything drastic.
It's still hard to follow.
It's not drastically different from the first Alan Wake in terms of how well you can follow. But I think the writing is really what would make this game shine, and it's just not there for this one, which is a shame because. The first Alan Wake was known for its intriguing dialogue, I guess, a little bit more so than this one. But, so if we were to talk about graphics and things like that, visuals, I think if you were to play the first Alan Wake and then play American Nightmare, you'll notice that settings-wise and environments and things like that, it's a complete 180. I mean, it almost feels like a completely different game the way it's just changed so much.
Yeah, no more scary forests. Instead, it's traded for the wide-open deserts of Arizona. Atmosphere is pulled off great. I really like it. Particle effects are phenomenal. Lighting's phenomenal.
But I think lighting is probably where the game really shines. Probably the best lighting you'll see in most games, because not only is it used as eye candy, it's really used for combat and gameplay mechanics, things like that. But I think there's one area where the game really sort of sucks visually, and that's with facial animations, things like that. They don't really work out too well. They don't look they're just very lifeless,
dull, emotionless.
Yeah, they look like robots, honestly. But if enough about visuals, we'll talk a little bit about gameplay and things like that.
The combat in this game consists of you shining a light on the enemy to break a defense they have, which is they're covered in ink. You have to kind of shine that away from them. And then they become vulnerable, and you have a multiple of weapons that you can use. Bigger arsenal, from a nail gun to a Uzi.
Yeah, I think if you played the first Alan Wake, combat will seem right at home. It'll be really familiar.
Overall, it's the same thing. It's not a bad thing. It's still very much the same.
More the same, pretty much.
But it's not bad. It's still fun. It's a blast to play.
And the big question I have, and I want to see your opinion on this. Do you think that it's scarier than the first Alan Wake, or less scary than the first Alan Wake?
I don't think it's as scary, but it still has that anxiety feeling where you can get caught up with multiple enemies flanking you. Enemies are smart as hell. I don't know. They're just quicker, more aggressive.
So as far as something that's different from the last Alan Wake, this game features a new type of survival-esque mode, which is essentially like similar to Horde mode in Gears of War, where enemies will come at you in waves, and you have to find more ammo or more guns and things like that just to stay alive until dawn, basically racking up more so points than kills. But I think one of the big missteps in this game, as far as this mode goes, there's really no online multiplayer, which I think is a big disappointment, since the game it's really fun, I think.
I wouldn't let it persuade you, though, from not buying this game. It's still a great game. $15.
Yeah, it's if you're a big fan of Alan Wake and you enjoy the story, but
I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it's really good. It's definitely worth your money. Just pick it up if you have the money. Alan Wake's
Xbox
American
Live, Arcade.
Yep, Alan Wake's American Nightmare. All right, peace out, YouTube.